Garden in the courtyard. That's this thing, right? Ooh. Here I am thinking it's going to talk to us and I could boil the kettle. A dark form hovers in the air under the tree. What is that thing? It seems very interested in that tree for some reason. I wonder what it wants. Wait a second. Is it just me or is that big root thingy wrapped around the tree glowing? I think you should take a look at it, Panztastic. Touch it. Touch it. Now we get the cutscene.
Why is it that you always thought yourself so much better than me? Why was it always you who was given the golden opportunities? Why was it always you who got just what you wanted? Why? Tell me why! Well, no more. I will be second best no longer. You will outdo me no longer, Henry.
Oh, that's the memory from the other world, though.
This time, it is I who have been chosen, and you who will fade into obscurity.
Oh, the alternate timeline.
Huh? So, what did we just see?
At the end there, that looked like the throne room in Heliodor. The place was a ruin. And that man Hendrik was doing battle with. Could it have been Jasper?
I cannot say for certain. Yet I have seen that scene before. Somewhere. This shadow. Could it have something to do with the visions we just witnessed? Come,
yes.
We must go after it.
There it is. Right there. We'll be in Jasper's room. Going for Hendrik's room. No, it's going for the king. You know that black shadow thing I was talking about? Just headed through that door on the left towards the ladder. Seems like it's hovering in front dresser there. Not sure. Make sure it does make the milk go sour. It's to the king's bedroom. It's gone. Someone gave me a sense it was looking at the dresser. Of course, this is the dresser behind which lies the passage to the king's chambers. Only two people beside the king have ever known of its existence. I am one and Jasper was the other. When we were boys, we'd often get up to no good. We hatched a plan to sneak into the king's chambers, but he discovered it and reprimanded us severely. Truly, those were happy times. Jasper and I made a solemn vow that we would protect the kingdom together. I truly believed that we would. No matter, now we're here and the shade must have led us here for a reason. He's trying to tell me something. We must go to Jasper's old room. There's something I need to see. Can we go to the king's chambers? Huh. Oh, fine. Before we do that, let's do the thing I said to do before. apparition went into Sir Jasper's chambers. It's a well-worn journal. The entries are written in a neat hand. It is a month now since Hendrik returned from his training in Portobello. In that short time there, he has grown tall, and his bearing is now very much that of a knight. I asked that he spar with me, but I was no match for him. No longer is he merely physically stronger, his sword skills have been honed to an extraordinary degree. It was not his blows that hurt me the most, no, it was the way he reached out his hand with a smile to help me up after he knocked me to the ground, just as he did when we were children. While he was training, I was not idle. I threw myself into my studies, devouring tome after tome on military strategy. It is never enough. Yet again, he has surpassed me. We vowed to serve and protect this kingdom together, but perhaps he has forgotten this. Or does he view it as a childish promise? Best consigned to the past with memories of all we shared. I have not forgotten. I still imagine us fighting alongside the king to defend the honor of Heliodor. I will not let that dream die. I will do all I can to make it a reality. Now, this is Jasper's journal. He writes what his pride would never allow him to say. I must confess I had no idea this was how he felt. I see now that the darkness that consumed his heart had begun to gather much sooner than I cared to realize. I see now how my actions must have hurt him. If I'm not mistaken, the apparition will next appear in the banqueting hall. I'd request that we go there to see if my intuition is correct. Yes. We have to speak to the person who says it went this way. Dark floaty came around the room and went to the banquet hall. Where'd it go? Oh, that's the dining hall, not the banquet hall. I mean, that's the same thing, right? Or is this where you hold the banquets? Yeah.
It has been years now, since that fateful day, when the darkness first descended and tragedy befell Dundrasil, your home. Jasper and I stood together at the head of the force that succeeded in driving back the monsters and escorting King Carnelian to safety. Little did we know that the man we strove so hard to protect had already been possessed by the fiend Mordegon. Upon our return, His Majesty made me a general for my deeds that day. But I did not rescue him alone. Without Jasper's bravery, all would have been lost. I urged the king to recognize my old friend's valor, but he paid me no heed. Jasper was not rewarded for his bravery. He was ignored, ostracized. This must have been Mordegon's plan all along. To wound Jasper, let the darkness fester in his heart, then use that resentment for his own ends. Why could I not see what my master had become? And why was I so blind to the darkness consuming Jasper's soul? It is you. Come, we must see where it leads us next. I sense it has something important to tell us.
Gotta get those sovereigns.
We sparred here back when we were young. Jasper, show yourself.
They say those the monsters take before they've finished their business in this life come back as bitter black spirits. Looks like that's what we're dealing with here. Aye, it's Jasper like as not.
Why? Why did this happen to me? Why?
I'm sensing a horrible, ugly hatred. Careful, everyone!
I don't usually make it my business to fight vengeful spirits, but something tells me we don't have much choice.
Yeah, I'm much.
Let's do this.
This is not your fight. I must face him alone.
What?
Hendrik, that's not the man you knew. It's nothing more than the darkness he left behind him.
A darkness I helped create. A darkness I must destroy. Alone. Let us bring this to an end.
Come, Jasper. It is time at last.
Jasper, I must put an end to your suffering. Once and for all. May I strike with the fleetness of Falcon! To think that you have fallen so far. So this is the power of darkness. Jasper, can you hear me? When was it that our paths diverged? Were we truly once out? Your pain ends now.
Again you surpass me. Again you outdo me. Again you leave me behind. The more you bathed in glory, the more brightly you shone, the more I receded into shadow. Do you know what it was that I always wanted? I wanted to be like you.
Jasper, you speak of surpassing me, but in truth it was I who always followed in your wake.
Reuse
I was
dialogue
robbed
lines.
of my home, my family. I was alone. You were the one who spurred me on in their place, the light that guided me.
You are the same sentimental fool as ever, I see. You do remember that I betrayed you?
How could I forget? I am indeed a fool, but not for that. For not seeing before it was too late. If I had spoken to you, if I had listened, perhaps I could have saved you.
You knew. You always knew. We were born two very different souls. It was that difference that brought us together. As your light grew brighter, mine could only blacken in response. And before I knew it, I felt more kinship with the denizens of the dark you battled so righteously than I did with my own kind. The lure of evil grew, and before I knew it, I had passed the point of no return. I saw then what Mordegon saw, the beauty in the blackness. Shed no tears for me. I seek no sympathy. All I ask is that you answer one question. Do you still consider me your comrade and companion?
No.
Always, friend.
Never.
How long I have waited to hear those words. Do you remember the pact we made as boys? Come. It is time we made good on our promise. The two-headed eagle cannot fly with just one wing. From this day forth, my spirit shall stand alongside yours. We will never be apart again.
Shiny.
That's one heck of a suit of armor. But then those two always were quite the combination.
Forgive my self-indulgence. But know that I have not forgotten my pledge. I shall be... No. We shall be your sword, your shield, your unswerving companions. My oldest friend and I. Together. Though it was long in coming, far too long. We are united at last.
I haven't been checking the quest log either. There's a couple of quests. I don't know if they'll open up. Oh, there is one. A watcher near the statue of Erdwin in the havens above. That's the last one too. Alright. It's the guy I'm looking for. See, there's something I need your help with. Not long ago, fishing fleet sailed out to the west of here in search of pearls. Seems they strayed into a nest of ferocious mermen and were attacked on sight. Oh, okay, well. I'll help you rescue Kai? Yeah. That'll be the strand.
Stay back! I'm warning you. I've got a
That's
fish
Kai
knife
Nui.
and I'm not afraid
Oh, that's
to
Michelle.
use it.
She's not dead because it's this timeline.
Looks like we're just in time.
Marvelous. More meat for the grinder. If you think you'll escape this place alive, you're making a big mistake. All humans will fall before me, the mighty Mer King, undisputed master of the seven seas.
I think it's time we showed this guy who's really in charge around here.
Prepare to meet your Merca.
Oh
Jade first. That's value. That's through a group. Posting attention sends all enemies to the hereafter.
Yeah.
I just did. Kaboom. Multi-heal.
You won't get away with this.
Try and dodge this!
Sub out? I should have subbed out Panz before.
For Heliodor!
Jade! This isn't good.
Yeah, I should have. I think it's like a fizzle or like a fuzzle or something.
I just keep getting better.
Mahalo, Panz. Thanks for taking down those monsters. You really saved our skin. Those mermen attacked my boat and threw me overboard. I don't know how I survived, but somehow I washed up on this weird little island. was so badly hurt I could hardly move, but this mermaid nursed me back to health. She saved my life. Imagine that, huh? Me, the guy who spent his whole life hating mermaids, being saved by one. And what's even weirder is those mermen came back to finish us. I couldn't get this crazy thought in my head. You gotta save her, Kai. You can't let her die this time. I mean, why this time? I've never seen a real live mermaid before, have I? Kind of. Thought he was the mermaid who dropped by to have a natter. What a shock to find a man totally torn to tatters. Tended to his wounds and sang his ease his ailing heart. Then those rotten monsters came to tear us both apart. And even though this chap was still as weak can be, he drew his knife and risked his life to stop them hurting me. I can't help feeling I've met this gallant lad before. Memory from somewhere else. Some other lonely shore. Heck, what am I saying? Seriously, shut up, Shell. What's important is, thanks to him I'm safe and well. And thanks to you, of course, I swear upon my mermaid's honor. If you'd not turned up when you did, we'd both of us be goners. I get no reward. I'll go back to Honolulu and tell them. He's gonna stay here. And blah blah blah. Not reading your rhymes. Not read. Oh, whoops. Do 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 do. Zoom back to Honolulu. Tell him about Kai. Save Kai from the merman. He's alive and well. Alright, as soon as the boys are ready to sail, we'll head back over there. My little friend, thanks for helping us. I think give us something. The Pirate King's cap. That is for Eric. Things are getting good. Ah, from Nom? Should sail or camp somewhere along the way. Where's... Oh, the Mangle Grove seems like a nice place to camp on the way. Nope. Zoom to Von Nom. Everybody's dancing, yeah. They're all dancing. What are you doing, Father? We cannot stand here and watch people dance. We must go help them. Ah, it's very familiar. It's so important. Something terrible has happened here in Phom Nom. Monster came and cursed all the young people. All the young people. Only young people, yes. He does not seem to be interested in children and old people. I think so. This is lucky for me. But it's terrible for the village. Force everyone to dance. You must help. We'll get him. It's nom nom. It's doing the thing again. Very buff free Twitch. Care to... I don't think there's anything I want to get along the way. Oh, the massive candy boxes for the seeds. Yeah. That's a bit bonus. Well, they have a chance to drop.
Here, Veronica. Thank you.
There's Panz. Oh, this will be fun. We'll get him back in after this, I think. I think these guys have a chance of dropping something I'm after, actually. Not really. He's punched us for 12.
How's about this then?
Push on. Serena got beat on.
Whoopee! Did I do all right?
You did fantastic, Serena. This is just a... Let's see. Yeah, that's got nothing up there. Good. Come on. Oh, which one of those is the wrong one? That one? Not the wrong one, the one that just doesn't go anywhere. Let's see that from here as well. Yeah. Oh. Come on. Oh, with a thing? Oh, the misses are in. Boom. I thought that would have knocked it out. I can't bother anymore. Finding it for a chance at a drop, but just want to kill the bad dude. This is a really long path. It doesn't feel like that long when you walk in here and have a quick look around, or you just have a little look at the map. But it's pretty windy. Alrighty. Let's go, dude. It's you and me.
Steps of yours, eh? Ha ha! There's someone else. Oh, just look at me go! Hustle, hustle!
It's Sylvando's boys from the previous timeline.
Oh my goody! Someone make him stop! Shut it, you! I'll hear none of your whinging. We're dancing for the dark one here, so look lively, or there'll be trouble. And a one, and a two, and a hip hustle!
Oh, that's good tea.
Hey! Well now, what have we here? Hoping I wouldn't notice you slacking off back there, were you? Well, no such luck. You boogie, or you'll feel the back of my hand. Come here, you. Yeah, show us your moves.
A malicious Grey Gordon.
Multi-blast!
Think of me magic. Still defense is still defense. The sap. Good. It'll reduce his
Gather
spells.
round, everyone!
Try and dodge this!
Too slow.
Oh, boom. Look at his friends.
Come on now! Don't be shy!
Oh, dancing on Serena's not great.
Give this a whirl! Okay, it's party time! And a 1, and a 2, and away we go!
Oh,
Serena needs to have a turn. Good.
Jade. Thanks.
Okay, it's party time! Come on, everybody! Hustle! Hustle!
Oh wow, he just did a multi-heal as well, didn't he?
Here you are.
Oh, nice. Well, he's healing. He's doing a hustle dance.
Crash, boom, bang!
Oh, quadruple kill.
Well, that was easy.
Malicious Grey Gordon is defeated. 50,000 experience
Not
points.
bad.
I feel better than ever.
Twins level up. Hey, we got a piece of collider cloth from it. That's really good. Thank you, sir. Thank you so very much. Now you've defeated that monster, we can move around freely once more. After the monster brought us here, he made us wear these strange clothes and forced us to continue dancing on and on. Oh, but we're so grateful you arrived when you did. If we danced a little longer, we would have collapsed, I think so. I tell the little boy we saved it. They're dancing again already. Where is he? Oh, hello, sir. I was waiting for you. You're the one who defeated the monster, yes? Of course, I always believe you do it. Thank you. I'd like to give you this. It's from everyone in the village. We've got 10 mini medals. We'll be going back to the dude. My experience with the dancing curse has given us a very exciting idea of how to attract tourists to the village. My father's friend Money is the one who had the idea. Talk to me if you want to know more, please. Okay. Apparently people like dancing. Oh, who's Money? Who is Moni? Are you Moni? Are you Moni? Are you Moni? Oh, the Rainbow Rock. Are you Moni? If you go down the side of Sun and Dar's house, up the stairs, you'll find a chest of my treasures on the balcony. I like treasure. Yeah. Sun and Dar's house. This one. I'm hoping it's a new one. Maybe I already got it. Yeah, that's up the side. I already took whatever I wanted. Yeah, sorry, dude. But who's Moni? Talk to my father's friend Moni. Who is that? I read this book. Doesn't matter if I haven't, it's not recipes. Okay, maybe friend Moni's down here. Are you Moni? That's Moni. Hello, sir. I was hoping to have a chance to speak with you. You have Nom Nom's your hero, I think. First you deal with the murals, then the dancing curse. Very amazing. I'd like to hear about my exciting new business idea. Future is dancing. We've decided to set up the Phenomenon Parade. Perfect way to make us enforce dancing practice. I think so. Would you like to see our performance? Let's do it. Wait, is it just us? Is everyone going to follow us? Ah. I think we need to go anyway. We had this quest up in, I'm gonna get this quest that popped up in the quest log, and at some point we had 2 to go. We got one of them. Can't do it yet. And then this other one popped up when I rechecked. What had popped up. He's over there. Okay. Looking over at chat just to see, and completely missed the disco just running around on autopilot. I don't know how many laps I just did, but I think it's getting close to beer o'clock. I think just the one lap, one and a bit. What are you playing at the? Are you still playing Elix Bonfire? You get into it? Was love, true love, Erdwin and Serenica, heroes of legend, soulmates. Exchanged bracelets long ago, bracelets to symbolize love, but was impossible, tragic, could not be together. Meant to be together, but could not be, so sad. I have wish to commemorate their love. Put bracelets on statues, matching bracelets. Could not be together, but can be in this least small thing. But something, not nothing. I have bracelet of Serenica, but not Erdwin, lost. Since ancient times, please luminary. Find bracelet of Erdwin, bring it to me. Oh wow, where's the bracelet of Erdwin? Thank you, Faith. You luminary accept, would understand. Bracelet lost, can be found, perhaps Erdwin died. Drustan tended to him, kept his possessions safe. Drustan founded kingdom, Zordrust. Built labyrinth deep underground, his treasures there. Many treasures, bracelet too perhaps. Find bracelet. Okay, so we have been getting a lot of Erdwin things in those. It's tough to get into. All RPGs are tough to get into. And then you get to that sort of midway point where it just hits its groove and you're like, man, I wish I felt like this, half, at the start of the game. Right, it's in the Cruel Crypt, which is the first trial. Which, I mean, we could do it again. You've got to do it 2 more times anyway. And I do need to get some, there's something else I wanted to get from there. Orichalcum. So why not? I'm really, I mean, Elix 2's coming out at some point. So I've definitely got to play Elix 1 before that, because that's what I do. I've been looking at Pathfinder's new one, but I don't know. I was going to say, I don't know if I've got 150 hours to sink into an RPG. Wait. Of course I do. Not with October though. We'll see what happens in November. Which friend? I wonder if these guys give me a soul. A dragon horn. It's not quite the thing we need, but it's a thing.
All right, let's go. There's the shiny one. There it is. Okay, dude. I need to mount you. Vicious face invader. I love it. It's just clunky and all the characters start seem flat and personality-less. Yeah. But I don't expect more than much than that out of video games. It's kind of the norm. And then when you do get games that go better than that, I get excited. But I don't get disappointed by the norm. Otherwise, you're just disappointed too often. Thanks, dude. Okay. I think the problem is you only need very few games to stand out, and it does kind of ruin a lot of other gaming experiences, hey?
Because we all have those games that for us just went, wow, and nothing else compares, you know? It's sort of like, wish it was more like this, you know? And it never will be. Like, rest. Wait, you're gonna charge me to rest here, dude? No, okay, cool. I'll do the first one again. Oh, I won't. I totally get what you mean. Like, I know, like, a lot of games, it's kind of like the thing when I look up what people think about games. Usually the posts that Google recommends are when people have said, I don't mean to, but blah, 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 blah. How do people get into this game? I'm X amount of hours in and I'm just not digging it. And the most common response to that is, look, I know you hear this a lot, but it's still the beginning. It gets better. And it's just easier from a story writing perspective to build up into it. Like, you know, you want things to get better and better and better. The problem is when you start like up here, you can't get better. You've got to come down. But a lot of stories will start in that down and then go up. Especially RPGs. You know? I think, for me, a lot of the times the big budget games, where the reason they get their hook in early is because they're able to have good quality opening cutscenes that kickstart the game. And you take one of those games that did have a really good opening cutscene to get you into it. If it told you that with a few slideshows, it wouldn't be the same start. And if they didn't have it altogether, it'd just be a slow start. Make him blunt.
How's about this then?
It's kind of strange.
Did I do all right?
But it's just our, you know, the way we respond to things. But there's studies in other. There are probably studies in video games as well, but the only ones I'm aware of are in other things. But it's similar. Like, initial perspective gives us a weird rebalancing. It's kind of like when you hit the tear button on a set of scales. You know, the weight that you get is based off what the scale says you started with. The other thing happens in... Extra Credits did a good video on it a long time ago. I can't remember what it was called, but it was about the JCPenney effect. And how expectations can give us the perception that something's worse than what it actually is. Well, the one that we're really familiar with is, and I used to get a lot when I was playing Spire, especially because did the majority of my Spire playing was when there was an early access. So they were making a lot of changes regularly, especially on the beta branch. You know, they're making changes, you know, every other day on the beta branch. And I'd pick a card and people say, why did you pick that? Didn't it just get nerfed? And it's like, just because it got nerfed doesn't mean it's bad. It just means it's not quite as good as it was before it got changed. When was I thinking of playing this? No idea, man. It's not high on the list. I mean, I'm supposed to be playing games that will help grow the channel. I thought this would have. This seemed to have a little bit of a following, but not really. And then I got sucked into it because I'm enjoying the story and really enjoying the game. Not the gameplay, the game. But that, and there was a severe lack of releases lately. So we'll just wait till get through the end of October, see what happens in November, and then hopefully some games get released in December. Otherwise, yeah. Where is this thing? Okay. Right. I mean, I'd like to play it before Helix 2 comes out so that if that release does anything, I'll, you know, I mean, the games could play completely differently. However, I want to know the story, the backstory. There's Edwin's bracelet. That is one of these mounts.
I'm on fire!
No, you're just hot. See what I did there?
Excellent.
I have to get to that one, I think. Ah, it's being looted. Okay. Oh, I might not be able to re-get the Orica. Oh, unless it's from a Sparkly. When you were saying before about how there's factions you have to... oh, I had to fall down a different one. Join. Do you think that will give it enough replayability to see the other faction stuff? Or do you think it'll just be have a save file at a certain point and check out that bit of content? Oh, okay. I made it to that one. Now this is the outside one, Eerie Peak, I think it is. The Eerie. Okay, it's there. I don't care. Oh, do I want... I kind of do want some of the other stuff, and it's fairly easy to get. This is all good stuff, like the Colin bow and the redwood. I don't know about the diamond and stuff. Let's grab one of these dudes. Where is it?
Let's do this.
It's funny. I keep actually had a dream I was streaming Slay the Spire the other day.
Goodness.
But I keep thinking I need the next Spire or Monster Train or whatever to come out, and maybe I can get the channel that boost. Because every time we have one, I've learned from my mistakes or things I could have done differently. And so at every time there's been another game that's sort of come out for a while to do that, the channel's got a bigger boost each time, and Monster Train got a really big boost, and then faded away. And then nothing happened this year. We got nothing. Like none of the games held. There was a few that looked like they were going to, and then just didn't. But every time I think of that, I'm like, I don't actually want to play any of them. You know, I don't want to be playing strategy games and stuff, but I do want the channel to boost, so it's kind of a thing.
Here, Veronica. Excellent.
I'd be all over it though. I think I'd if there is one that sticks, we'd make it work. Dragon bandana. Okay, cool. I'm down. Now, where are these sparklies? It's just... Really? I can't go that way while mounted? What is it then? I do want it though. Wait, where am I? I'm not supposed to be there. I was thinking I should have been able to get it, because I got all of them last time without getting off the mount. The idea of playing the same game over and over every day because it brings in views seems horrendous to you. What if it's a job? Like, some people go to the same workplace and do the same jobs, tasks, every single day over and over again. And they don't even get to play video games. They have to do something else. Work seems horrendous to you. Yeah. So where it helps, so what happened with, so for me, Slay the Spire was kind of doing it. But it was tough. Like, Slay the Spire had the largest viewership. But then, Retropolis, both Retropolis and Monster Train brought in more money. Retropolis was like a third of the viewers. And then Monster Train brought in even more money than that, but off half the viewers. So it makes sense that, like, Monster Train brought in a little bit more money, significantly, but still small amounts, than Retropolis did. But it had more viewers than Retropolis, so that makes sense. But Monster Train my viewership was probably half of Spire, maybe a little bit more than what I had, and made significantly more money than Spire, like close to double. And that's where, and so that's where it was tough playing Spire, was that I knew kind of where numbers were sitting, and like you can't, I wasn't angry that people weren't giving up money. That's dumb, right? I'm essentially a busker. So you can't put your hat on the street and sing a song and then start yelling at people for not putting money in. Like, that's not how it works, right? But it can still be frustrating. You're still allowed to be frustrated by the fact that you're doing things that are seemingly getting results but not getting results. Some people get frustrated that they do things that aren't getting results, and then, like, we'll complain about that. But it just didn't. I don't know. It was a weird situation. And then I look at the numbers, like, based off those, all the figures that I had from those 3 games. If Spire wasn't in my numbers a kind of an anomaly, yeah, the crowd was stopping, starting to dance, and then just walking away, right? So Spire was weird. It was an anomaly. And I'm not going to go into the boring reasons why, because there's a few, and I kind of analysed it and stuff, and I think I did an okay job with the analysing. But if proportionally, if that had brought in the money that, not that it should have, but that based off calculations it could have, just of the people, I don't think I would have been as upset playing it, because that was sort of numbers looking to this to a stage that could have been not comparable to income I'd earn as my trade, because I've got a fair bit of time in my trade, but to where I'd be like, okay, I'm happy just playing Spire. And that's where it takes it out of you. Imagine now, like, how you think of going to work. Imagine if you showed up to work and you weren't getting paid.